On August 8th, devastating wildfires swept through West Maui and destroyed Lahaina, taking the lives of 100 of our loved ones, injuring many more, and leaving thousands homeless. The American Red Cross, the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, and FEMA relocated thousands of displaced families to dozens of hotels and hundreds of short-term rentals on Maui, housing over 8,000 displaced people in more than 2,400 units across 40 properties in just 14 days. FEMA registered over 17,000 survivors for services and will provide them with more than 18 months of rental assistance. To date, we've dispersed over $120 million in housing assistance to those affected by the disaster, and they'll receive another $130 million in state and federal aid going forward. We've been providing meals, casework services, financial recovery, resources, and other disaster relief to those affected, and will provide housing, medical care, mental health services, and other needed support to displaced families for as long as is necessary. FEMA continues to assist us with direct leases and rental assistance grants to ensure that people stay housed well into 2025. And these costs will be covered by federal assistance, state resources, and humanitarian aid. If these housing options are not adequate for the people of West Maui, we'll authorize the construction of hundreds of transitional units in the region to make sure we have enough housing for our needs. I worked with President Biden and his administration directly to ensure that federal funds will pay for 100% of debris removal and emergency protective measures in the disaster areas for 6 and 12 months respectively. Generosity in the form of tens of millions of dollars is poured into Hawaii from around the world through the American Red Cross, the Hawaii Community Foundation, the Maui United Way, and other organizations. And I authorized an additional $100 million from a special Temporary Assistance for Needy Families Fund, also called TANF, to match what others donate, effectively doubling the power of their contributions to help affected families pay for housing, transportation, food, clothing, and any needs they have. We provided relief to local businesses in the form of $12.5 million in emergency grants being distributed by the Maui Economic Opportunity Team aimed at preventing bankruptcies. Working with state and House leaders, this partnership for Maui County is now made possible, and they will see up to $20,000 each in grants to help local businesses survive and recover. Recently, we brought community and business leaders together to create the Maui Recovery Fund, which will rapidly provide funds to families who have lost loved ones or have suffered serious injuries in the fire. Participation in the fund will be completely voluntary, with the goal of getting as much money as possible to affected families as quickly as possible, cutting out delays and eliminating uncertainty. We've already secured substantial commitments to the fund from our initial partners, including the state, Maui County, Kamehameha Schools, and Hawaiian Electric, and have begun to finalize the details of how to best make these funds available to people who have lost so much. I'm personally meeting with families to make sure we care for them. The future. The past 12 months, especially the last 4, have been full of difficult challenges, devastating loss, and unimaginable heartbreak for us in Hawaii. But it's also been a time when we've seen the best in each other on full display. The aloha, sacrifice, and unwavering support we have for every member of our ohana has been visible. This year, we have shown the rest of the country and the entire world our true character and our values. What I saw in my first year as governor has inspired me. Even in our most difficult and trying times, I saw our communities rally in support of each other, rather than turning on each other. Again and again, reaching out and asking, what can we do to help? And how can we give to those who are suffering? I want to express my deepest gratitude to the people of Hawaii for your resilience, your heart, and your commitment to each other. We've been through so much, and we've accomplished so much just in 1 year. And I'm confident in the coming years, if we continue to live up to our values and put them into action the way we did this year, there's no challenge we can't overcome and no goal we can't accomplish together. Mahalo and aloha.